Hey YouTube, it's Ashley3G here with a review of the Incipio Eagle. I unboxed this a couple weeks ago and have used it off and on. I gotta say that it took me a little while to get used to it at first. The first thing that I noticed after that unboxing video was actually there were a lot of little pieces of I don't know what on here, just debris and dust and a little bit of grit. So, I wiped it with my hand as much as possible, and that really didn't seem to be taking this substance out of the case. It's kind of a powdery, dusty, I don't know how to describe it other than that. But basically I ended up washing it in the sink. I just put a little bit of water on it and shook it off and let it dry on its own. And that seemed to help a little bit. I will say that even when you rub it now, there still seems to feel like there's some kind of powdery substance in there. It could be just how the silicone feels on the inside, that it's always going to feel kind of dirty like that. But that definitely took me a while to get used to, and it's something that I really don't appreciate about the case. But on the outside, it's not nearly as bad. So I'm going to go ahead and take the case and put it on the phone. Of course, putting the phone into the case is really easy, especially since it's this silicone. So you just pull it up around the corners and it is on there. Really a minimal amount of massaging into place, if at all. I've never really had to do that. You can see that the camera hole's cut out nicely there. The on-off switch or sleep-wake button is covered there, and no problems pushing that. Pushes with ease, and your headphone jack is cut out nice. You do have covers over your volume rocker, and your vibrate switch is left open, really easy to get in there, so that's not a problem. And on the bottom you have a nice cutout for your dot connectors, your speaker, your microphone, and all that good stuff. Now the next thing I noticed about the case that I wasn't too thrilled about upon first glance was the way that this bottom piece is cut out here. I'm going to try to get up kind of close so that you can see that. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the details like you would in person, but it's just kind of a jagged cutout, and I know that it's silicone, so I know it's not a hard material that can be just like really spot on and perfect with the cutting, but it could be a little better in my opinion. It just looks a little jagged, and there are places that stick out and then places that cave in a little bit, and it just doesn't look as perfect as it could. On the back though, the design that you see there is really cut out nicely. There's really sharp points and really nothing there that would indicate a flaw. So it's a really nice looking case, and I did get some comments that it was a nice looking case. That's one of the reasons that I got it, and another reason is that the silicone is really heavy duty and durable. With a lot of silicone cases, they come up around the edges. I'm giving a little bit of force to that right there, and they're budging just a little bit, but usually on these kind of silicone cases you'll get it to where it comes out like this really easily. That's not the case with this one. These don't move as easily, and that's something that I really appreciate about this heavy duty, nice quality silicone. One thing that I use this case for, I don't really use it as a weekend case or even like a weekday case. I use it when I'm going to be playing video games or using a lot of apps or just holding the phone a lot in my hand this way, because basically I use it as my gaming case. I know they make cases for gaming with little raises on the back here so that your hand can grip them better, but for now this suits my needs. It is a little bit, I don't want to say mushy, but it's padded. It's padded pretty nicely. I guess that's the word that I'm trying to find, so that when you hold it in your hand, it's really, really comfortable. So if you're looking for a case to use when you're playing games, I know I play Home Run Battle 3D a lot, and I love this case for that because it's just that comfortable. This is a great case for that purpose. Or if you're just looking for a nice silicone case, it's a great, overall silicone case. Again, it is my first Incipio product, and I'm really impressed with it overall after I got used to using it. The gritty and dirty feeling is not apparent on the outside, and it's certainly better on the inside now that I've cleaned it. There are little, I guess, a decline when it goes towards the screen here, so your finger is not really feeling the effect of the case being on there. I know that a lot of cases are just cut straight down, and so when your finger goes to touch a part of the screen in that area, it's just kind of cut off by the case. They put some thought into that, and they definitely molded the case around your screen so that you don't have to worry about that. But like I said, overall a very good silicone case. I would recommend it. And I want to mention that I got this from wirelessrage.com. I went over there and purchased it for a pretty good price. So I'll include a link to wirelessrage.com if you guys want to check out some of their products and check out this Incipio Eagle. You can also visit the Incipio website, which I'll include a link to in the sidebar. And as always, thanks for watching and keep watching.